Hello guys, and welcome to another one of my Case Clicker videos. My voice is a bit off because I'm pretty much catching the flu here, or caught it already. But what we are going to look into here in this video is Jackpot and some Jackpot, and that is the second episode of my Jackpot journey. But before we go completely Jackpot journey, I promised to explain how the jackpot system works in this video, so I'm going to do that before speeding up a series of jackpots from today. Alright, so first things first though, just so that we kind of agree that everything should be as it looked when we left out from the first episode of the jackpot journey. There we have it, worth of items and skin count and jackpot details here. So that should pretty much show you guys that things are as they were when we left off. Yeah, my voice today, so I'm really sorry, but yeah, the flu. So I'm going to be explaining the jackpot now before ending in today's jackpots, and I'm just going to start out doing that in very low. The jackpot system has 4 difficulties. You change them by clicking on this icon here before starting the jackpot. It's going to look different in the next version of the game, unless you already have that on Android. And each of these difficulties have different price values. So the first one here is the one with the lowest value of skins, meaning that the value you can win is going to be very small compared to the next one. And it also means that you need to stake very little in order to have a good chance at winning it. You hit the start jackpot button and you see numbers being added in the jackpot. The jackpot has room for 50 items. These are the items you can win. You can choose to bet items up to 10 items in order to try to win the entire jackpot. If you want to do that, you need to stop the jackpot, select the items you want to risk in order to hopefully win, and add them in. If you lose, the skins are gone. If you win back every 50 item in the jackpot, that is including whatever you put in there. So let's just let it roll up to 40, and the reason for that is that then we can see the value we are going to be betting against. So that's almost there. So we're just gonna nudge it to 40, see if we can hit the exact number, just like that. The 40 items in the jackpot now have a total value of $144.57. That means if you bet that amount, you're going to have a 50% chance of winning these items. If you bet more, you have a better chance at winning. If you bet less, you have a lower chance at winning. So the more you stake, the better chance you have at winning, but the more you're also risking, because if you lose the jackpot, you don't get to keep the items. So I like winning, and because of that I'm going to stake more than $144.57. The very low jackpot is not that interesting for me. The $100 I can win. I mean, if I bet in these 3 items, I've been betting more than what was staked already, what was in the pot, meaning that just by those 3 items I have almost a 60% chance to win. But since we are going in, and I do like betting, we're just gonna fill the pot like this. So we have staked 10 items with a total value of $729.89. If we win, this is going to be a math game going behind the scenes. You can't see it, you just check to win, then you win or you lose. But if we win, we get all the 50 items and they are valued like this. So we hit the start jackpot again, and since all 50 items are now in the jackpot, we get a check button. When we check that, we get a lost message here, or a new window opens showing the 50 items that we won. So let's try it out. What's it gonna be? Winner. So that is that's pretty much it, because the math was in our favor, not because we had a high percentage chance to win. You can win with just 1%, you can lose with 90. It's a chance no matter what you bet. But this time we won, and of course we had a better chance at winning because we had a higher percentage. So these items are now ours. And what you need to note when you scroll through the prices here is that your own items are not included. For some mysterious reason, you do win them back, but they are not shown. So now we have won the jackpot in the very low. So that's like the basics of the jackpot system. The very low jackpot normally stays below $200 in terms of total value. So if you want to win items that are valued somewhere between 10 and 30 as your best items to win, the very low jackpot is the place to do it. I did notice that the names on the difficulties are going to be changing in the next update. They may already have if you're running on Android, meaning that what is written as above normal is going to be called high. If we move up to the low jackpot, like that, we just start the jackpot again because it allows us to see the item values that are being put in. So we could see there was a $17 item being put in. Not that interesting, but it's nice to know what the most expensive item in jackpot is. At least for me it is. So $71 is the top item right now. We're just letting it roll, checking out the total value, checking out the most expensive item so that we can see, is this something we want to risk our items in order to win. And no matter what it turns out here, I'm going to do that. But that is just to show you how you can use the jackpot. If you keep an eye on the values, you can see if you can win something that costs more than your existing skins, even though the price is relatively low. And that is, in my opinion, the most important thing in the jackpot. This jackpot had a $70 item, so let's say you're new to the game. Somehow you got your jackpot, even though it cost $1,000, but you only have items valued at $50 or left, and you want to scale up the value of your items. So you could see now that you could win something valued at 70. So let's just say that this is your price range. You can choose to stake all of these expensive items that are cheaper than the most expensive items in the jackpot. You're betting more value than the total jackpot, but you could be winning a single item that is of a higher value. Once again, if we lose our $406.91. If we win the 659.93, but we do have the odds in our favor because the percentage is above 50%, but that is not a guarantee to win. Not at all. I often lose when I have like 80%. So let's see. That was a win once again, so very nice, because winning is the most fun really. And then you can check out the items, and the values written here are the same values as you see when the jackpot is running. So we should be able to find our $71 item here. So let's see. Where are you hiding? I know it was there. Come on. Did I see wrong? No, there it is. The hot rod. Yeah. So the way you can use this is that if you don't have very expensive items, you can gamble them to win more expensive items, and you can stake those in more valuable jackpots to win even higher items. So you can stake low value or low valued items to win better items that you can use in better jackpots. So that's like, it's like a stair system really, where you can progress without opening cases if you are lucky. It is really based on luck. So the low jackpot here, sometimes you get some random items that are pretty valuable, but this one was about 250. I don't think I've ever seen this above 500. If we move on to the normal jackpot, like that. This is actually where I like playing the most, because the pot size is very rarely up like a 2000. So it's often a cheap total, but sometimes you get the really expensive items in here, like the Karambit Fade, like the Dragon Lore. So you have a chance at winning the most expensive skins in the game, but you never see total values that are crazy high as they are in the above normal. So it is more work to get the high items, but it is very possible, it's very doable, and this is where I like farming the most. Even though this is not where I really record most videos, this is, in my opinion, the most important place to play the jackpot. So once again, letting it roll, 336. That was a very nice item. Not like crazy good, but compared to the $5 and the $8, it is a high value. And 232 there, 290. So some very nice, like mid-range items, and then a lot of junk. And that is important. The more junk, the lower the value, the better your chance to win, depending on what you're going to be staking. When I play the normal jackpot, I try not to bet too much value. I don't try to go above 50% unless I see something that is very expensive, like 500. Here we had a 400 value item. In my opinion, right now while I'm doing the Jackpot Journey series, that is a good item because it is worth more than my iBuyPower holo stickers. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to bet 10 items that are valued at 400 just to win one item, hopefully, that is worth more, just to add that more value in a single skin. So I'm going to be risking 4,000, even though I can only win 1,000, just hoping that it will give me more of the items on this side of my equipment than on the other. It sounds a bit crazy, but for me, using the jackpot is not about adding account value, because that comes pretty easy, but it is about getting the more rare items that are very hard for you to find in cases. So we have bet almost 4,000. We can win 6,234, 64% chance to win. Let's see, win or lose, come on please, yes. So that was pretty lucky, 3 times in a row here. And this was actually a 2,500 pot almost, so it was one of the more expensive normal jackpots. So what did we get? We had a knight there, and when you play normal and you play above normal, you're going to be getting a lot of pink items that are very interesting quite often. And that is because items such as the knight that we have here and the Poseidon can be used to contract into a Dragon Lore or a Medusa, for instance. So a lot of items that can be turned into the Medusa, the Dragon Lore, the AK-47 Fire Serpent. Very important items with a relatively low value, but they come very often here. A Battle Scarred Fire Serpent, so goody goody. So that was pretty much the basics, I think, about the jackpot. Another knight, so that's like 20% of a Dragon Lore, one here, along with more expensive items than what we staked. Normally, the normal jackpot, I think it's around 2,000. I have seen it go slightly above 2.5, but it's very rare. So this is the most interesting place for me to bet, even though I have, well, not right now, but normally I have crazy expensive items, but I just traded them all the way, as you guys already know. The above normal jackpot, the highest pot I have seen here was 5,800, I think, besides your own items. So in the 40 items, I haven't seen anything above, I haven't seen a 6,000 pot. 4,000 is very common, 5,000 not so much. What you really hope for when you play here, at least what I hope for, is the same as in the other jackpots, as many low items as possible, and then just a few good big ones. Right now I'm getting a lot of several items that are worth more than 400. I also had another iBuyPower holo sticker. But winning this pot here, for me, it's very hard, because it's going to be 50-50 at best. So I need to stake my most important, highest valued items in order for a good chance to win this. And I don't like those odds, because I lose too often when I risk them in here. So as you can see, even if we go in with 10 iBuyPower holo stickers, those were 3,995. We can only go 9 now, actually. We won't even have a 50% chance to win. So if you want to play the above normal and you want a good chance to win, you need to risk really good items. And you have a really high chance of losing them. So the way I normally play the above normal, in this video series, I started out just going all in with the iBuyPower holo stickers because I needed value to play in the normal jackpot. But like, if I put in 1,000 here, I have 20% chance to win this. If I put in 500, I have 10% chance to win this. So I can risk some of my really junk items, like I did in the low. And if I lose them, like these items here, if I stake these 700-ish value, like this, those items are really hard for me to get something very useful out of, because they're a bit too cheap to be effective in the normal jackpot. And playing the low jackpot for me is not really going to help me much. I'm past that point, but I can risk them here for 10% chance to win something like really cool. If I lose them, too bad, no biggie. If I win, crazy cool. So I lost, and yeah, I do feel that was kind of okay. Not really just going all in crazy pants with a lucky win here at the end. I do hope this clarified the jackpot a bit. It was requested by some of you guys, so I hope it helped. I hope it was useful. Please do let me know if you have other questions. With that said and done, I am going to add in my high-speed jackpots from yeah, the rest of the day, really. Thank you guys very much for watching.
my pentakill, why did you die to me? I killed unknown, 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe you're trolling. No, it was supposed to be my pentakill, why did you die to me? I killed unknown, 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe you're trolling.
Wait a minute!
So I said, no, 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 it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you die to me? I killed unknown, 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe you're trolling. No, it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you die to me? I killed unknown, 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe you're trolling.
Savoring this moment, is this our last goodbye? I thought we loved each other, I guess one of us lied. So please just pull away, I can't look you in the face.